Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be recreating this look that I saw on Lipstick Nick's Instagram the other day on one of her old stories. I am obsessed with how the cut crease goes out. I loved the color story, the bold lash. Love, 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 love. I did that using the Conspiracy palette, the most coveted makeup product on the face of the planet. I am very fortunate to be one of the people that actually got one. I love this palette so much. Now, if you want to know how I recreated one of her looks, then keep on watching. Alright, so I've already done my brows and carved them out, and I did one eye off camera, so I'm going to walk you through how I did it on this side. Now, I could not find my Anastasia eye base, so I went back to my true classic, which is the Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC. So I'm going to take that with my Cosette No. 7 brush and load her up and prime this lid. Less is just so much more with this. Is my mic on? Now, going into the Conspiracy palette, I actually started with pigment on a Morphe JS5 brush, big fluffy brush, and just loading it up and running this all throughout the crease. Now, in Lipstick Nick's picture, she threw a little bit of brown right in this area, like in the inner crease. So now I'm going to go in with a little bit of Tannicon, and then just like a smidge of Diet Root Beer, and kind of throw that right in there. When we do our face makeup, our nose contour will blend right into this, and it'll actually be like perfect. I usually start with this step, so I'm going to take a MAC 252 flat shader with my pills, and just kind of trace right up underneath the brow. Next up, we are going to go right into Flaming Hot. I'm obsessed with this shade. I'm going to stick with that same big fluffy brush that we used with pigment and Tannicon, and I'm just going to load her up. A few taps will do. And I'm going to use this in the lower crease, right up underneath pigment and the Tannicon, and a lot in the outer corner. Now, with Flaming Hot, I'm going to take my fluffy brush, and starting from the outer corner of the eye, I'm actually going to pull that shadow up towards the end of my eyebrow, and then kind of back into where we're throwing all these crease colors. I love this formula so much. You need such minimal product. There's hardly any fallout. It blends like a dream. You just can't go wrong. Okay, so now I'm going to start deepening out the outer and the inner corner a little bit. So now I'm going to take a JS6 brush. It's a little bit more of a tapered blending, and we're going to go into Not a Fact. And I'm going to like load up my brush, and what I'm going to do is just pack it right into this outer corner. Not that it's going to take much effort. Okay, I'm not going to place this in my inner corner. Okay, I'm not going to actually place this in my inner corner quite yet. I'm going to cut my crease first and then place that color. Oh my god. Dogs, cats, what are we doing? My animals are crazy. Now to uncut the crease. Now I'm going to go back in with my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot and my Cosette No. 7 brush, and just really load it up with that product, both sides. Now in her photo, it started in the inner corner, and it came up, but then it kind of pulled out a little bit. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. So quick. Now I'm going to pull that primer all the way down and across. Okay, now that our crease is cut, now I'm going to take a JS10, which is like a little mini flat shader, and I'm going to go into Just a Theory. And what I'm going to do is right up against the line of where I cut that crease, I'm just going to stamp this product right up against that line. Boom. Then go sideways and swipe it across. Make sure that you stay away from the inner corner and the outer corner because we're going to further diffuse Not a Fact into those areas. Using the same brush as before, the JS6, I'm going to go into Not a Fact and just further blend that over. And to fit into that inner corner, I'm just going to take a little pencil brush and tuck it right in there. Now for the hard part, the liner. Alright, for liner, I'm going to go in with MAC Black Track Gel Eyeliner and a little JS14. A JS14 little liner brush. I love this brush. It's literally worth buying the whole eye brush set just for this. But I'm going to go in here and I'm going to like really load up on the product on both sides, and what happens is the brush actually will flatten out so you get like a much thinner line. So how I like to start is right in the very inner corner, and we're just gonna ever so slightly tilt our head back. That helps expose the lash line a little bit. And then I'm gonna hold it on its side and just slowly go across. Alright, basic line done. Now for the inner black liner. This can get a little tricky. So literally, we want to draw a straight line from the inner tear duct. But I like to start on the end of it and drag it in. And we want to connect it to our full liner. You can almost go cross-eyed doing that. Now for the wing on the outside, it actually can be fairly easy. So if you just take your little liner brush, kind of lightly tilt your head back, and right where your lower waterline kind of connects to the top, in that direction, so mine kind of points up towards the tail of my brow, I'm going to just close my eye and literally pull from there and let go of pressure as we go up. So it's like more pressure towards the bottom, and then you slowly lift away, and then you'll actually get a finer line. And then about 3/4 up, I take it and I drag it right back to the center. Fill in this hole. The liner is done. Now for the white liner that I used over here, I actually like to go in with Jeffree Star Liquid Lipstick in the shade Drug Lord. It's just pure white. It's made as like a mixer, but it's eye safe. So you can use it in the waterline, you can use it around the eye. Totally safe, totally normal, and the texture is really great to work with because you have a little bit of time before it fully dries. So I scoop it off to the back of my hand, and I'm going to take the same Jeffree Star J14 Morphe brush, but like a fresh one, so that way it doesn't have black in it, and we're just going to do like the same thing. And I like to do my full line first. And just like with the top liner, we're going to start with more pressure towards the base and then release pressure as we go up. My cat! What's different with this liner though is we're going to take it all the way up. Okay, so it's coming together, but we're going to go back with our little pencil brush that we used earlier for that inner corner, and we're going to dip back into pigment, and we're going to run it underneath this white. I like to hold my brush vertically and let the brush do all the work. Alright, so now that that's done, we want to use Not a Fact to kind of deepen it up a little bit underneath there, but you want to be really careful. You just want to coat the tip of the brush. And we're gonna hold our brush vertically. I'm gonna start in the outer corner and really hug that white. Alright, who is she? Ugh! I love this look so much. We're getting close to the finish line! Alright, something else that I noticed is that she did have glitter all over where we did the champagne shade, like pretty chunky. So I'm gonna go with Saturday Stardust Heavy Metal Glitter Gel by Urban Decay. And the stuff is, To apply it, because I'm going to be really specific with where I place this, I'm going to go with this e.l.f. concealer brush. I mean, she is tiny. Teeny, teeny, tiny. And I'm going to, like, load it up with product. And then place it right where the crease cuts. Alright, so I am going to go hop off of camera, throw on some lashes, do my complexion, maybe throw on a lip, we'll see, and I will be right back. Alright, we are back. My complexion is done. I threw on quite a bit of lash. So what I did was I threw on a pair of Lily lashes in the style Miami. And then I felt like it wasn't enough, so then I put on a pair of Mykonos on top of it. I was like, okay, well now we have to like figure out what to do for the bottom. So I cut up a pair of Mykonos and I stuck them larger to smaller up underneath the eye to get this look. I'm feeling very like drag meets glam. I'm so here for it. Well, that is how I recreated Lipstick NYX's look using the Conspiracy palette. I love this palette. I refuse to even do like straight up review just because, I mean, come on. You can't go wrong with this formula. We all know it's good. The color story is fantastic, and I mean, they blend amazing. If you want to see more videos like this with something that's like more extreme, let me know down below. Like, what do you guys want to see next? Like, I now have Blue Blood, I have Blood Sugar, I have so many more palettes now to play with, so let me know what you want to see. Now, if you have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. So if you could like this video, hit the subscribe, and leave a comment down below, it would be very much appreciated. Until next time, peace out.